have probably sat down to make this video 5 or 6 times over the last couple of months, and I've tried writing out a script for it, to record that script. You might notice that it's been a while since I've posted anything on Dan Morse Music or Dan Morse Art. So I just kind of thought I'd take you through why that is, and also just kind of give you a life update. And I've got my handy dandy notebook. A script didn't work, but jotting down my thoughts in a notebook usually works pretty well for me. So that's what we'll do today. Basically, over the course of the last year, there's been just a steady change in rhythms of my life. I've had the opportunity to do a lot of design and illustration work that has allowed me to support my family, which I am so grateful for. Special thanks to my cousin Steve for allowing me to continue to do that kind of work for him and for his clients. Another big change was we made the decision a number of years ago to start homeschooling our kids. Basically, over the last 2 years, we've gone from teaching 2 kids at home to now teaching 4 kids at home, ranging from kindergarten up to 7th grade. It's something that I get a lot of joy out of, but it also just requires a lot of energy and a lot of time. I think it's a worthy investment. Another big change was that we went from attending a church to leading one. I get so much joy out of writing a sermon and getting into God's word every single week and discipling people and watching Jesus do incredible things in their lives. That also is an investment in time, and it's a worthy investment. So those are some of the things that have changed in my life, but I am still doing creative work. And I think that actually now more than ever, that kind of work is essential. It's an essential piece of human connection. So over the last few years, I've kind of wrestled with how to simplify and center my work. For a while, I thought, well, maybe I need to separate the music into Dan Morse Music, the art into like a separate thing. But I ended up feeling kind of fractured across all of those places. And I realized that in addition to these other rhythm changes, I wasn't actually able to keep up with posting or sharing or even creating the work to share in the first place. I kept writing songs, but the songs all stayed in my notebooks, and I kept doing illustrations, and those stayed in other notebooks. And I just want to say that sometimes when rhythms change, that's okay. It's okay for other things to come to a halt for a while. I was reminded by a good friend of mine who is an author that there's a season for all things. Here's where I'm headed. I'm actually going to start moving forward again with both music and art, but I'm going to have it all just be a part of one single brand. All of my new songs and my new drawings and who knows what else is all going to come out of my studio that I've called Michigan Harbor Studios. So as of today, you can find me pretty much everywhere under that name at Michigan Harbor Studios. Today is actually October 1st, and so it's the start of a challenge called Inktober that I've participated in years past, and I'm going to give it a shot again this year. So you can see my very first drawing for Inktober over at Michigan Harbor Studios. I really appreciate everybody who supported me over the last couple of years in my various artistic endeavors, and I'm excited to see what we're going to do next. So let's go put some great things out into the world together.